WrestleMania weekend recap. God damn it. I still got it, you son of a bitch.
Welcome back to This is Wrestling with Time, episode 16. My co-host, the big tree stump, Tree J, the Roadstar, Rodin, and your boy, Time Warp. This week we are doing a recap of WrestleMania weekend, and we're going to go over pretty much the entire weekend from Stand and Deliver NXT, included that Saturday, night one Saturday, night two Sunday, and even the Monday Night Raw recap. We'll save the Friday Night SmackDown, considering it's probably going to be a recap of the SmackDowns, WrestleMania, the same way Raw was, but let's get into it, man. What you got?
Spoilers. Monday Night Raw. Horrible. Just spoilers.
You think so?
Oh, big stuff.
Why you say
Monday
that?
Night Raw was so horrible. We're going to get into that in a little bit. First off, we're going to kick it off with the greatest commentator in history of the WWE, of the botches of commentary. Fucking JBL sitting on the fucking pre-show fucking commentary booth. I fucking love it. Fucking JBL sitting there and he's doing his shtick, getting everything all wrong. I fucking love it. JBL, to me, is the greatest commentator in history because he's such an idiot.
That's why they actually kicked him off, right? Was that why?
If you guys watch, no. One of the reasons why they kicked him off,
Because he was just there 1 minute, and then the next minute.
If you, Tyler, or anybody out there has watched What Culture in the past, or have watched Cultaholic, and if you've seen Ross Twiddell, he used to do the thing called "It's shot o'clock, motherfuckers." The best shit in the world. He would call out all of JBL's bull crap, everything he would say. And it was the best gimmick. I think that was on that was on What Culture and Cultaholic. One of the best gimmicks of all time. And I just wanted to shout it out because that was nostalgia for me.
Okay.
And just to see JBL at WrestleMania in Texas on the fucking pre-show panel.
In the great state of Texas. Might have to run for governor here someday, he said.
Yeah. They love me here in Texas. I might as well have to run for governor one day. All right, guys, let me two-step out of here so Jake Paul can sit next to the king.
Jake Paul was there being a typical heel the way he is. He's a natural heel, that kid. I mean, him and his brother both, Logan, too.
Face on the commentator's desk. He plays a face.
You thought he was a face?
Yes.
He was not facing,
yes.
bro. He was booing the crowd, talking shit.
Him, by the way that little crowd was behind him and chanting his name, yeah, he was a face.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the definition of the anti-hero, though, that we come across, because he tries to play the bad guy, but he's hated, but he's also loved at the same time. They both are, the Paul brothers.
I love JBL. Longhorns every day, baby.
Speaking of JBL, don't get me started. I was watching Hangman Adam Page come out to a pink JBL wannabe car. What was it, last week or 2 weeks ago or something? And I was like, okay, he's bringing out the JBL horns in a pink car.
Well, it's Cowboy Adam Page. So
you know what pink is, right? Diamond upside down is a pussy.
You want to give that nostalgia look because JBL was probably one of his favorite wrestlers, so he probably always wanted to come out to JBL's.
I'm just
somewhat entrance.
I love you, Adam. I love you, Paige.
I like JBL. JBL's an awesome wrestler. I loved him as fucking Bradshaw and the APA.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I loved him with the smoking guns. I loved him when he was just him with the acolytes before the APA.
Yeah.
And I didn't agree with the entire character switch up. They did the Jinder Mahal treatment to JBL back in 2004. He was just this guy that was in a tag team, and then out of nowhere, he changed his look, cut his hair, and now he's a fucking main eventer. Exactly like what they did to fucking Jinder Mahal. They gave him the JBL treatment. They made a guy who was technically a jobber and a tag team guy. And then 1 week later, he fucking changed his whole look. And then fucking boom, he's main event talent and he's got the world title.
Yeah, yeah. Well, bringing it back to that JBL.
That I didn't like, but it gave us one of the best reigns of a heel wrestler on SmackDown. Probably still to today, because by today's standards, you couldn't do what JBL did back then. And to the point of that's what makes it so good, because you can't replicate it because one, TV censors won't allow it. And two, these wrestlers don't have an edge like these other guys used to because they still had their personality with them.
And which also makes that connection.
Plus also, Vince was a lot more hands-on with a lot of his top talent instead of like he is today, where he's only hands-on with only a few of the top talent.
Yeah.
So
But also, if you take into consideration that Cowboy, Hangman Adam Page and JBL, like they share that very similar gimmick too, so it's understandable. Since you want to shoot from the hip, Cowboy. We spoke about last episode of Wrestling with Time, the one night stand. We've spoke about it numerous occasions.
Amen.
I'm gonna crack this Corona Refresca Mas. I don't know. Fucking.
Today's episode is brought to you in part by 4C Iced Tea individual package for your 8-ounce bottle. It's sugar-free, only has 10 calories, and it's probably the best damn fucking sugary iced tea free you'll ever have in your life.
I'm drinking this in honor of Stone Cold's
tastes like I just made it out of a gallon container and just poured it in a water bottle. That's how sweet it is.
Did you see my beer bash video?
10 calories, sugar-free. Get it today. 4C local grocery store.
Did you see my beer bash?
And also, this episode has been followed by ivermectin. Now, apparently, I don't have my glasses, so the Dr. Fauci, you all know, is going a little blind right now, but at least I know where my camera is. Get yourself some ivermectin and horse the women products today. It keeps you away from COVID-19, eh? Get it today.
You found your garage, too, Fauci. You found your garage. You made your way to the garage.
Oh, and also, please go and check out on TikTok at Dr. Fauci from his garage. It's probably one of the best Dr. Fauci impersonators or impressionists you'll ever see, because I really get into character and we do have fun with it. And it's all about the facts.
All about
latest
good fun.
Episode, I'm just going to give you a little preview. We talk about beagles. That's all you need to know. Dr. Fauci and beagles. Go Google it. Find out for yourself.
It's all about the good fun and the facts. Fun facts.
But we're going to get right into this pay-per-view.
Jump right in.
And we got match 1, which was a great start to the show.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs.
And Rick Boogs
versus Uso. Uso
for the tag team SmackDown titles. Now, originally on paper, Usos were going to lose. This is a confirmed fact from Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer said that the Usos were penciled to lose, but since Rick Boogs, or I should say Rick Boogs, ended up tearing Rick Boogs pulled a Triple H and tore his quad out. Now he's gone from the next 6 to 12 months. All the wish, Boogs. You are great. You are an awesome entertainer. You and Shinsuke Nakamura are a perfect duo, including for the fact that Shinsuke doesn't like to work a whole match anyway in the WWE, which is totally fine because that man earned it. You are an awesome wrestler. I can't wait to see what you can actually do when you actually get another moment like that. Can't wait to see it next year. Get well, buddy.
And also,
ladies and gentlemen, Rick Boogs is the Freddie Mercury of the WWE.
You beat me to it. I was telling you. I was like, yo, he kind of playing guitar. It kind of reminds me of Freddie Mercury. I've never seen him before. I don't even know who he is.
Freddie Mercury. He's got the face. He's got the same mustache.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking chops that
I'm
come down to
saying,
here.
it looked like him.
He looks like Freddie Mercury just built.
Yeah, and I never really
100%. He looks like Freddie Mercury jacked.
I didn't know who he was because, like, you know, I haven't really been following WWE. I've been on my All Elite flow.
He looked at me on the camera at WrestleMania, and you were like, "Who the fuck is that? It looks like Freddie Mercury."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's Rick Boogs."
Yeah. Damn right. And before
he is the Freddie Mercury of the WWE. I love him. He's great.
But so you're saying that
talent right there. You could tell by the way that he's that charismatic. You could tell that he's going to be a top star someday.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not too sure because I haven't really seen enough of the guy. I don't really know his character. That was the first time I've seen him. So
I've seen enough of the character. I've seen him wrestle a few times. The guy's gifted. The guy is just, to me, when I look at a professional wrestler, because if I was a booker and if I was a guy who's going to be searching for the next 5 to 10 years of the best talent, I want a guy that's got a lot of charisma. That's what you want.
Of course.
And you want to let him be him. Even if he's scripting it, let him at least go off script a couple of times because it makes him feel better in his shoes. It'll allow him room to improve if he fucks up or if he gets the right reaction from the crowd, then he knows he's doing something right. So in my eyes, if you're scouting talent, you're going to want somebody who's very charismatic. You're going to want a guy who wrestles, but you're going to want a guy, like I said, you're going to want a guy who has that charisma in order to get the crowd either to like you or to hate you.
That it factor.
Rick Boogs is one of those guys that he'll be a baby face for a long time. And when they do decide to break up Nakamura and Boogs, it'll be Nakamura who turns heel on him because it wouldn't be the first time Shinsuke has gone from a good guy to a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I would rather see Rick Boogs as a good guy because someone with that much charisma and energy, he could definitely go the distance. He'll definitely become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, a 2-time United States champion.
He'll be a champion till the end.
He'll also be a tag team champion, probably when he comes back, and then whenever happens. But I do think that they're going to keep the title on the Usos for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure, especially now that the bloodline, we'll get to it later.
Well, the original plan, like I said, the Usos were supposed to lose, which would have left Roman Reigns the only winner of the night, which means that he would have been the only one that survived WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But since Rick Boogs got the accident, plans changed right then and there, and then the Usos hit the 1D for the 1, 2, 3. That was it. It was better off to call it quits right then and there. As soon as Rick Boogs knew something happened, he said, "No, I can't. Just go for the finish. They went for the finish on Shinsuke. Rick Boogs tagged in Shinsuke. That was it. 1, 2, 3. It was over.
I wanted to go back into right before we jumped into the first match, though. There was a couple notes I had pre-match.
That was the first match.
I know. There was a couple notes I had pre-match, though, that skipped over. Was that you could obviously tell Cody Rhodes' outline. You said it. I said, of course. Cody Rhodes' outline makes sense. They're both spawns of Triple H. Hunter shot 2 nuts, and you got Cody Rollins, the Rhodes Seth. Both spawns of Triple H, in some way, shape, or form. Even if it was grandfathered in through Randy.
They had to split. I mean, yes, we all know fucking Cody Rhodes came back. I'm so happy Cody Rhodes came back. But I wanted to get to that. That's like the best part of it.
Cody Rollins,
that was the best part of night 1.
But we are going to get to that.
Stone Cold turning,
and we are going to get to it.
And actually giving us a proper match since WrestleMania 19.
We're going to dig into it. Who did you have predicted? You said just because Dave Meltzer was picking that the Usos were going to lose, you were assuming that Freddie Mercury,
Rick Boogs, and they were going to win the titles, and they deserved it at that point.
Okay. I didn't really have a prediction on that match or a winner picked out for that match because, like I said, I never seen Boogs.
I wanted Boogs and Nakamura to get it because Shinsuke, they would have held those titles for a while.
I'm sure I just assumed that Usos were going to win because I thought Roman was going to
the
win.
crowd likes Boogs. So it would be very good to put the titles on them at that point and also start putting dissension on the bloodline, because the bloodline is now a 2-year-long storyline. And
Wow, has it been that long?
And yes, it's been since SummerSlam 2020.
It's been that long since I watched WWE, really, then.
And
did I say that on a wrestling podcast?
I'm kind of getting tired of the Roman Reigns shtick.
Me too. Dude, he's so boring to me.
I like the character, but we'll get to my final thoughts about that at the end.
Yeah, me too.
So, okay, how about you discuss match 2?
Match 2 was our boy, Happy Baron Corbin, aka this guy, Dom Dentisi, versus Drew McIntyre. So I had predicted Drew.
Outside.
Yeah, and I predicted Drew, though, regardless, because this was kind of a redemption match, in my opinion. You know, WWE, the one thing about them is their vignettes and their storylines leading up to is only improved over the years. You know, like, that's going to make or break the match.
I was pissed about this match.
Okay, why so?
I was pissed because they fucking broke Baron Corbin's end-of-day streak.
Yeah.
Nobody in 7 fucking years has kicked out of the end of days. It's been 7 fucking years, and nobody's ever fucking kicked out of it. And they finally chose the night to do it. And I heard from an interview that Baron Corbin had no idea that was going to happen until before the match went on, and he was pissed.
Yeah. I'd be
because
too.
He even said in an interview a couple of months ago, he said, look, if I never win the world title, I'll be happy knowing the fact that nobody's ever kicked out of the end of days.
So like he's considering that like his one major accolade. Yeah, like that's a major accolade.
That was his only accolade in WWE so far, is that he's the only guy to have the most protected finisher in over the past 20 years besides the pedigree and the attitude adjustment. That means that WWE actually sees something in Baron Corbin.
So you think they're actually going to use that as a push?
Finisher like that. They wouldn't protect his finisher like that if they didn't think they saw something in the guy.
There's going to be future champion potential there, is what you're saying, in your opinion.
Well, maybe now that they broke the end of days streak, he may get another title shot.
I was joking with you because obviously we say he looks like our boy Dom, so we're going to come out with a meme and it's going to be like, where's Waldo? But it's going to be, where in the world is Dom Dentisi? There he is. Both insane performers,
and Baron Corbin plays both lives. He's got Dom with the hair and he's got Dom without the hair.
I just saw a picture of Dom selling a car. He posted on Facebook.
Hard not to look at it.
It was a picture of Dom selling a car on Facebook with 2 happy customers, and I was like, "Yo, he looks just like Baron right there."
Baron Corbin's a car salesman now.
That's the picture I'm gonna post right there. Money Man Corbin, happy Corbin. But you know, I predicted Drew. I think you had predicted Drew.
Yeah.
Winner's Drew. Boom.
I knew Drew was going over. I didn't think that he would go over by kicking out of the end of days. I honestly didn't think Baron Corbin was even going to use that finisher. I thought he was going to use something else. And
I actually enjoyed that match.
Break the end of days actually pissed me off as a fan, because I was, I'd be happy if Baron Corbin never won the world title. Like he said in his own interview, I'd be happy if I never won a world title, but knowing that nobody ever kicked out of the end of days all the way up till I retired, that would be perfect.
Yeah. Well, can't win them all, but you know what? On the flip side, I'm sure he's happy because, he's like, hey, they broke that streak. I'm pissed now, but that means I'm probably going to be a potential future champion, which is a bigger accolade in my opinion than.
Well, in my opinion,
it's
like I said, in my opinion, the most protected finisher in the past 30 years.
But sometimes you got to take that sacrifice.
Fuck Triple H's pedigree. No disrespect to Triple H. I love you, man.
Hey, Gold Dust.
I love you, Paul.
Shut up, Gold Dust.
But the most protected finisher in the past 30 years, besides Hulk Hogan's leg drop, which nobody ever kicked out of until the fucking 90s.
Okay? What I say? I said, you said you saw my tweet. Dusty said, Dustin said, fuck the pedigree. And I was like, someone's mad. I was like, I love the pedigree.
And I was and nobody in 30 years has kicked out of that much of a protected finisher. Triple H's pedigree wasn't even protected that well. John Cena's FU, which is now the AA, was protected for a year, for his entire 1-year championship.
And the STFU was for a while. It was like almost automatic submission too.
Yeah, but at the same time, nobody's finisher has been so protected like Baron Corbin's ended days, like Hulk Hogan's leg drop.
Yeah.
That's how protected that move was. Like Hulk Hogan, like nobody ever kicked out of the leg drop until fucking the Ultimate Warrior did at fucking WrestleMania 7. So it goes to show you that Hulk Hogan's leg drop was protected from the moment he won the world title to the moment he dropped it to the Ultimate Warrior.
I used
Ultimate
to love that
Warrior was
storyline.
the first man to ever kick out of the leg drop. Not even Andre the Giant did on live television.
I love that when Hogan was afraid of the Ultimate Warrior, even when they transferred it over into the
The
WCW
Ultimate Warrior kicked out
storyline.
of the leg drop. That was the most historic move in wrestling entertainment at that time.
Yeah,
The
it was.
Ultimate Warrior kicked out of the leg drop. Oh my God. He's the first person to do it in history.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It's the most protected finishers of all time. Nobody has been this protected since Hulk Hogan.
That transcends generations for sure. You know, leg drop.
It's so
Stone
funny how
Cold
you talk
Stunners,
about
the rock
transcend.
bottoms.
It's so funny how you talk about that word transcend, because last night I was watching Tim Pool with Michael Malice and Alex Jones, and for 20 minutes they were talking about transcendency.
Transcendency. It's a great word. Transcends. To elevate. To
It's
bring
just
it to
so
that
weird.
next
That
level,
means everything comes
to be a breakthrough.
full circle.
That's what it means? Full circle? I thought transcends was to go above and beyond.
No, everything comes full circle because you see how the world works. But you only get it at glimpses at a time.
You're not talking about transparency, seeing how the world works? Transparency?
No, transcendence.
Okay. All right. I'm unsure.
Transcendicity. That would be the plural word for all of it.
All right. But yeah, so that's how that went down. We got Drew with the typical win.
I got to swing my sword because I'm an eye. Okay. Not for nothing. Throughout this match, we had a little bit of fun.
I hated on him. He's great at what he does.
Our friend Dom DeTisi, we decided to make it a little fun during the match, and we put Dom DeTisi, who's Baron Corbin, up against Braveheart's Mel Gibson, which is exactly fucking Drew McIntyre.
Yes. You brought me to that note. You brought me right to that note. I said first time the End of Days got kicked out of, so maybe it became New Beginnings to an End. New Beginnings to an End, which also brought me into that championship picture that sometimes it's worth to take the sacrifice if you know that you're going to be a possible champion later. That's a bigger accolade in my opinion. But we did say that. We said, yo, this is Braveheart versus Dom. Here's the two pictures. Put their heads on each, and you do the math, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just, it wrote itself. It wrote itself.
But you want to jump into 3?
I believe 3. I had such a good time. I was so high.
Yeah, I was high as shit.
So if I get the match wrong, I am sorry. I'm 80 years old. Fucking forgive me. I'm on loan from the CCP.
Yeah, you're lost in your garage.
Yeah, exactly. This is where the science happens, in the garage.
Test tubes.
I believe the next match was Bianca Belair versus.
Nope.
Becky Lynch.
Nope. We have Paul and Miz versus the Mysterios. Logan Paul's debut in WWE, fucking outstanding.
I thought Paul and Miz and the Mysterios was on after Becky Lynch.
Yeah,
and,
it's all right. It's all right. I number them 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, you know how my notes go. This is my fucking notes.
People.
All
Logan
over the
Paul,
place.
the badass.
Fucking natural.
I don't like Logan Paul for his YouTube channels because he's a fucking idiot, him and his brother.
I love Impulsive.
But
Shout outs to Impulsive Podcast.
When it comes to legitimate sports, his brother's a joke. Logan Paul, when it comes to sports, is a legit fucking badass.
Bullshit.
All right, this man went toe-to-toe with Mayweather, and this man did a fucking phenomenal
Fucking
professional
genius.
wrestling match. I was so happy to see that fucking Logan Paul learn the ropes, and he learned it very well. I can tell this man is very dedicated when he fucking puts his mind to it, and he wants to do it, get it accomplished. Logan Paul, I said it before WrestleMania. He'll even confirm it, that I said that they were going to put the celebrities over good because of what they did with Bad Bunny.
I had Mysterio's
But you,
picked.
my friend, have my respect. You are an actual natural when it comes to it, and you deserve the props throughout that match. And
natural heel.
I hope you're good. I hope you do good when you come back. I hope that you come back and kick the Miz's ass.
Yeah,
and
you know it's gonna happen.
I want to see you rock that $6 million Pokemon card again, brah.
You said that I had the Mysterios picked because I thought it was going to be a revenge battle, especially with Dominic wearing the Eddie gear, the Eddie American gear. The Mexi American lucha gear, fucking fire.
And the internet now on fire because they said the same thing I did. Dominic Mysterio really does look like Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, well, you mentioned that that Paul is going to be working with WWE Creative, so that's why they're probably bringing him into the picture right now. Yeah, what was that? A PSA 10 Illustrator Pikachu, the most rare? The fuck is an Illustrator Pikachu?
WWE Dominic Mysterio dressed up as Eddie Guerrero from WCW when he first debuted. Yeah. That was a good nostalgia act.
Yeah.
And that was a good attire. But if you look, and I mean, if you look at Dominic and a picture of Eddie together in the same outfit, it's Eddie. Dominic Mysterio is Eddie Guerrero's son. He looks just
He's breaking the conspiracy.
Alex,
tell us.
He has his arm.
Alex.
Listen.
Alex needs to tell us.
He has his eye. He has his nose.
Nope.
He's got his facial.
I'm not listening to you, Tree J. I need the conspiracy theorist.
I need Alex Jones to tell me, damn it.
All right, listen. Every time I look at goddamn fucking Dominic Mysterio and I look at fucking Eddie Guerrero, I see Eddie Guerrero's son. All right, that's what I see because that fucking face, that fucking eyes, that fucking facial features, that's the shit I'm talking about. They're real. That's his son, god damn it.
You're saying Eddie shot him out his dick like a 5-star frog splash.
I'm saying that Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero run a train on his wife.
Too hot for TV, bro.
EMI.
I'm dying over here. I haven't even spoke yet. You mentioned that.
I'm on my level, son.
You mentioned that both these motherfuckers came out looking like...
This funny Eddie Guerrero moment has been brought to you in part by Grab Bong Labs. Get yours today. Only $189. Triple blown glass. You can drop it. It'll never break. Stems are only $20 a piece. Go to your local smoke shop today.
You mentioned that Paul and Miz came out looking like fucking Johnny Cage.
They came out looking like Johnny Cage from goddamn fucking Mortal Kombat.
I said he looked like a yellow fucking Ferrari. Money. Cue Shane McMahon's music here. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Now that I think of it,
dollar.
I rewatched the match. They look like the fucking guys from Cobra Kai.
I was thinking like it kind of Kill Bill outfit, I feel like. And I've never even seen Kill Bill. I've just seen the cover.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That too. But I feel like it's more around the Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat with Cobra Kai.
Now you mentioned that Freddie Prinze Jr., I told you I just discovered his pod recently because I just found out he's a wrestling fan. He used to work with WWE Creative. I just
want to let you know something. Freddie Prinze Jr., the guy who has been in all the fucking Scooby-Doo movies playing Freddie Prinze Jr. in Scooby-Doo, because that's his real name. Ironic how when they created the show, they named him Freddie Prinze Jr., and ironically, in real life, we have a Freddie Prinze Jr. who plays himself.
Wait, in Scooby-Doo, they called him Freddie Prinze Jr.?
That's his real name.
I thought it was just Freddie.
If you Google Freddie's name in Scooby-Doo, it comes up Freddie Prinze Jr.
Maybe they based it around him.
No, Scooby-Doo was created in the 60s.
So maybe his father named him after him. He's like, I fucking love Scooby-Doo.
No,
You're going to play Fred one day.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Weird thing is that Freddie Prinze Jr., who's been in all the Scooby-Doo live action movies, playing Freddie Prinze Jr. as Freddie Prinze Jr. It's so fucking meta.
Yeah.
He used to write for WWE television for 3 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now Logan's kind of coming in and filling that void. That's what we were talking about.
Logan on his last podcast, when he was talking about training and everything, he said that he wants to be a writer, and he said that he was working a deal to become a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some news going around that he might end up becoming a writer, and the news is looking like he is. So, anyway.
Logan Paul, though, with the little split thing, whooping ass, like I said, natural heel. He leapt off with a fucking kip up, like a fucking loose leaf piece of paper that you just like it just like flew up in the fucking air. You know?
We also have to mention that Logan Paul hit the Three Amigos.
That was
and
fire.
And he did Eddie's frog splash, and he got major air on it.
Horrible frog splash, though, not gonna lie. He didn't do the arms enough. But then again, hold up. In his defense, in his defense, he's like 6'5", so it's hard to in that short space. But Dominic Mysterio, when he hit that frog splash and said, "I'll show you how it's really done," and Eddie too, it was still a good frog splash.
When he got on the turnbuckle, the crowd was booing him.
He did
he felt it. He was like,
"Yeah," he said, "Latino heat." I'm telling you, the Paul brothers, bro. I used to hate on them so fucking much, but ever since even Jake started fighting, and then even when Paul did the Mayweather fight, I've gained such a respect for them. It's just, they're cool motherfuckers, man. That's it. Bottom line. Fucking, they just seem cool to me.
I'm a hater of their YouTube channel. The actual
I like Impulsive. I watch
Paul
his show.
brother channels. But when it comes to their podcasts and them as fighters, I respect them. Their actual claim to fame, I don't like it.
Yeah, who cares? You got to start somewhere, dude.
There's a reason why both of you got kicked out of Japan.
Can't hate on success.
In that fucking woods.
Can't hate on success, man. Yeah, I know the whole story about that, but
don't be jumping into the fucking Italian fucking river where the fucking gondola's going. You know that's sewage.
I don't even watch.
From that,
I don't even watch wrestling religious all year, until WrestleMania, unless it's been AEW, like I said. So this was a hell of a WrestleMania. I feel like I really go back on the network or on Peacock, and usually we review older pay-per-views like 02 Attitude Era, 03 Ruthless Aggression Era, 06, 07. So, it's dope when we have, like you said, they put the celebrities over. Last year, Bad Bunny fucking obliterated the show, killed it, annihilated it, stepped above and beyond, blew my expectations out of the water.
I want to see Bad Bunny come back.
And this year,
I want to see him be an actual character. I want to see him wrestle for a little while.
Hopefully he does his little world tour. He was nominated for Urbana album, of the year. Or maybe he won. I forget what they said if he won.
I'm a big fan of all of his music. He's got a few hit songs that I do like.
I don't listen to his music, but I know he's great at what he does.
Some of his songs are fucking fire.
Creatively.
Some of his songs are fire. Some of his songs are
Probably dancing music, though. Good vibe music.
No.
Party music.
There was that song that came out a couple of years ago. It was big. It had him and Cardi B. I think somebody else on it. It was a really, really hot song. It was played on Hot 97 and fucking 105.1.
Party 105.
Can't remember it. I can't remember the name of the song, but it was on every 40 minutes. They outplayed that song so quickly.
But we can move on though. The celebrities are definitely getting a push. But yeah, like you said, match 4, we got Big Time Bex versus Bianca Belair.
To win every match that I can.
I predicted Belair for this because I said they're definitely going to let lightning strike twice in the same place with this back to back. They're going to give her moment. And then you also said you see her going over. So this way that at SummerSlam, they bring Bex back to take the spotlight once again. And that's kind of like how the storyline went flip-flop the first time.
Exactly. Becky Lynch will disappear for a little bit.
So you're making lightning strike twice in order to repeat the same.
Mom, train, and then she'll come back and do the same thing like she did last year at SummerSlam and fucking beat Becky, beat fucking Belair within a minute or so.
Now, I'm saying Beck's ass looks great. It's got to be some of that baby fat still. And fishnets, fucking, she was hot. Minus the little makeup around the eyes, I could deal without that. But at the same time, freak shit. Seth Rollins is tapping that ass. He's
Speaking
Burn it down.
Huh?
Speaking of Seth Rollins,
Seth.
I think it's time we get
Frickin'
up to the greatest
Rollins.
match of the night.
Hold on. Wait. So Belair went over. Belair won.
Yeah, we all know that.
No, I know,
That's what
but
I
I'm just
said.
saying we predicted, but you know.
Hey, relax.
Well, don't skip over.
You're
Don't
not
skip
supposed
over.
to-
She's great.
Hey,
I love Bianca Belair. I love her little boppy
hold on,
attitude,
hold
her
on.
bubbliness.
Hold on.
She's a very positive, influential
not
role
you.
model.
You're not you when you're not stoned. Smoke some weed.
What are you talking about, bro? I am me.
It's
to
like a
the
Snickers
folks.
commercial. You're not you with that, you know.
I don't want to
You're not
smoke
you when
weed
you don't
because then
need
I get
Snickers.
high and then I'm just like, oh, I'm either
You need
high
to be
or
like
I'm just...
me. You need to be calm
No,
and
no.
cool.
No, I don't shut
I
the
want
fuck
to get
up.
to the best shit right away.
Don't shut the
because
fuck
best
up when
shit's
I'm
the
high.
best shit of the night.
It was a great match though. But okay, so we'll move on. In your words, your boy. You take it.
Probably, in my estimation, throughout the entire 2 nights of WrestleMania, probably the best match. And I'm not saying it because it's a return. I'm just saying it's because it was a legit storyline that when Cody came out, it was the, you already saw the storyline already written there. It wasn't the fact that Seth needed the road to WrestleMania. It wasn't that story. The story was the prodigy, the prodigal, highest IQ royalty of wrestling coming back. Father versus the graduate.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. That was the storyline. We got Seth freaking Rollins coming out to the
Yo, what is with Seth that he's so fucking happy all the time now?
I'm like a fucking kid.
What the fuck is that shit, bro? I love it though. I do love it.
He incorporated the Joker into his fucking character,
Something
and
like that.
he pulls it off really nice.
My mom. Okay, we're watching Monday Night Raw. We're watching Monday Night Raw, and my mom's like, he looks like a faggot. I was like, you said it, not me, because he came out in that
Hold on,
fucking.
okay. I have to make a point, people. You need to put out a PBA, a Cookie Monster. I think Seth Rollins pelted Cookie Monster for his outfit for WrestleMania. I'm just saying, if you don't see the Cookie Monster by this week, Saturday, call the authorities. Seth Rollins murdered the Cookie Monster at this point. Because did you see his attire?
Seth
like
is stealing someone's cookie.
He looked like he pelted
Seth
like
is
several
stealing
Cookie
someone's cookie.
Monsters and fucking put it on his fucking jacket.
Seth got his hand in the cookie jar. Seth got his hand in the cookie jar.
And then we had Seth Rollins getting all mad in the ring. He said, come on, let's go. Time is money. And he takes his jacket off. When he hands the jacket over the ring, the pyro goes off. He freaks out in the ring. And then the whole fucking stadium goes dark. And then we hear wrestling has more than one royal family. And the fucking AEW theme hits. And the fucking 3D fucking 4D thing that they have for everybody's emblems and shit fucking comes on the screen, and it's Cody Rhodes' fucking emblem and shit. I marked out because I knew it was going to be Cody. I didn't think WWE was going to pull the swerve with us with Shane McMahon, because reports came out that the original role was to swerve the fans with Shane McMahon.
And
then
speaking of
for
Fred,
the real guy to come out,
they had that Seth Rollins meme going around.
Originally, the plan was going to be Shane was going to come out to a hollowed, glass to where it only saw a shadow. And it was going to be a throwback to Dashing Cody Rhodes, because Shane had that hair. Shane has that hair. He was going to do the thing where he's brushing his hair and everything, looking from the one side to where it looks like it's Cody Rhodes because they're the same height. it'll look like it's Cody Rhodes and everything, but it's not. And then when it's revealed it's Shane, the real fucking pyro hits, and then fucking Cody Rhodes rises from the fucking top. That was the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
Shane McMahon was going to swerve the whole crowd.
The memes were going around. We're speaking of Freddie Prinze Jr. and Fred from Scooby-Doo. You know, it was Seth Rollins. He unmasks him, and it's Shane, and then he's like all mad about it. You know, like I saw that meme going around. So it was like,
and
predicted Cody off the rip as soon as he made the appearance. I was like, oh,
Cody looked like he was just in awe of everything when he came out. He looked like he was like, oh, wow, it's finally great to be back in front of these people again, in front of a bigger crowd. And, you know, to be here again with that, you know, he did do he did do a behind the scenes thing and everything. And he said it was the best time of his life. I think he had a lot more fun than what we really think.
And let me tell you, this was an intense match. I said it. My favorite part.
With a few people on Twitter about this.
I seen you going back and forth with him.
And Sean Ross Sapp even defended me. I said that WWE is not going to ruin Cody Rhodes because they know what they bought, and they know exactly if they utilize Cody in the right way,
money,
it'll really hurt AEW stock. It already hurt AEW stock that Cody came with his entire AEW theme and gear, but nobody noticed. Nobody knew this. Cody owns all of that. Tony Khan doesn't own that theme. Tony Khan doesn't own the likeness to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes owns Cody Rhodes.
And I think Cody Rhodes knew exactly what he was doing. He played his cards right. He's been in this industry long enough to know every trick.
Paid down straight. Hold on. Cody Rhodes paid down straight, the same band that does the Miz's theme song. He paid them to personally create him his own theme song. He owns that.
That's fire.
He could take that wherever he wants to go. Mm-hmm. If he wanted to go back to New Japan tomorrow and debut on New Japan, he'd be using that theme because it's his. He owns the rights to it. Nobody else does.
That's dope. Well, he knows
and that
what
was
he's
one
doing.
of the selling points that Vince liked. He liked the fact that, well, Cody, you know, you have your own theme song, and I don't have to buy the music for it. Damn, you just saved me $500,000. Mm-hmm. Copyrights and royalties.
And yeah, licensing and all that other shit that comes with it.
All the licensing and everything. And it's ironic that when Cody came out on the bump and he had his fucking gear and everything, it's funny how they already have 5 T-shirts for Cody out already. They already have 5.
But that was just a WrestleMania sale in general, because like they had like 5 new Austin shirts, Triple H shirts, Cody shirts. It was like they just made different designs because they knew it was going to be the biggest weekend in wrestling history as far as now, and they played their cards right. Again, back to the cards, jokers and cards.
In overall, this match, to me, besides Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25,
yeah, that's a tough one.
This was probably the best match in WrestleMania history since WrestleMania 25, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, in my eyes.
I don't see that.
To be honest, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels got 5 stars. Mm-hmm. My true rating, this match alone, the story behind it, the student, the graduate, Seth Rollins versus the son of the American Dream, both were the prime tutors, the privileged apprentices to learn the most out of the American Dream.
Yeah.
That's the story that we saw. I don't care what anybody else says. It wasn't Seth's road to WrestleMania and Cody debuting. It was the fact that we had the graduate of the Dream versus the actual son of the Dream, who knows just as much as Seth.
And I agree with you to an extent. Like, yeah, the history behind it, especially what he say. He said, what did he say in the beginning of the match? What was his exact words? Who was it? Byron or whatever? I didn't even write it down here. He said something like, something similar to what you said, like the apprentice of him and the son.
The prodigal son, the graduate of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Okay, so that makes sense. But the greatest WrestleMania match of all time is only as good as the eye of the beholder's
This
memory
was
of how that
a
makes them feel.
wrestling match.
I know, I get it.
Now,
But to me,
if we were
Stone
in
Cold and Rock,
AEW,
WrestleMania 15. That's my first WrestleMania
if we
ever.
were in AEW, the way that Cody and Seth were wrestling, every single time a legitimate wrestling move would have been hit, like what Cody did, everybody in the crowd would have sat there and went, wrestling!
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But I'm just saying, like, to you, like, yeah, the way you piece it together, like that, it could be one of your greatest memories. But yeah, Michaels and Taker, another great legendary match. The thing is, you can't take the memory of the person and say like that's the greatest. It's all an opinion. And like our other show that we were going to spin off, I was going to say it should be called OAFA. Opinions are for assholes. OAFA. OAFA. You know, like, oof, ooh, we hit him. Oof. That was a tough one.
4.5. It was a very well-told story.
It was a great match.
It was probably the best match of the entire weekend.
And I mean,
besides turning the clocks back to 1998 and seeing Stone Cold open up a can of goddamn whoop ass, that was fucking amazing too.
And yeah, of course, but I'm saying like, you know, there's only that's a nostalgia act that was just dope. Like we thought Kevin Owens, the way he came out dressed like Stone Cold, I thought that's how that's how Stone Cold's gonna look. It was like Stone Cold looked like your daddy driving you up that fucking ramp on the ATV. You've never been a happier motherfucker in your life. He was just like sitting there. He's probably like, yo, this is the greatest fucking moment. Stone Cold's driving me on his fucking ATV up the fucking ramp and he's kicking my ass. Like, motherfucker lived out his childhood dream by getting your ass whooped, mud hole stomped, and you walked dry and had a beer bash or buried in beer.
All right, so Cody won, obviously, greatest match, 4.5 stars.
I told you didn't want me getting high, motherfucker.
You handle the next match, you motherfucker.
So wait, first of all, I have a note here that was legendary entrance at WrestleMania, Taker Forever. I think he came out at this moment. This was like one of his first
honoring the Hall of Fame people.
Yeah, just Knight came out, legendary entrance. Taker Forever, you know, along with Triple H and Stone Cold and all the legends that we saw tonight. Okay, so yeah, we got Rousey versus Flair. I predicted Rousey. I just thought they were gonna do typical Brock Lesnar.
It only made sense.
Yeah, we'll
get Charlotte
try to
off
bring her back
TV for 6 months. I'm sick of Charlotte. Get her off of TV for 6 months.
Here's what I told you. I said I don't want them to do MMA, and you know what? That's why I've hated it for so many years, because they made Rousey unstoppable MMA, they made Brock unstoppable MMA, and I said they're gonna make these motherfuckers win again like they always do it. And that was probably the swerve of the fucking night when they said, fuck Ronda, fuck Brock, you're both fucking losing, and you're both working for us again. You're both back. Like you said, Brock's penciled in supposedly for the next 5 months or something.
He is. He's supposed to be at WrestleMania Backlash. He's supposed to be all the way up until SummerSlam.
So you know they got plans. But what do you want to say on Rousey and Flair?
Charlotte should have lost. Charlotte needs to get off of TV. Everybody's sick of Charlotte. The only reason why that she's having the reign that she is that they want to replicate a female version of her father in the women's division. And that's the only reason why that she's now a 13-time world heavyweight champion in the women's division. 3 more, and she will tie her father.
And you think that's how they're going to leave it? Her tying her father, not wanting up in her father?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
She's not going to one up, pass the torch, and you're going to be the greatest?
She's going to be the only woman in WWE history to hold 16 world titles.
What if they give her more?
They're never going to ever again.
What if she does 20? Just because?
No, they're going to keep her with her dad at 16. That was the original plan.
I know
when
that.
she started winning.
But I'm saying it's women's
titles.
Division, first women to break history.
No,
if I was Rick, I'd be like, go for one more, baby. You got it.
Have that long left.
I know.
Charlotte's in the mid-30s.
I'm not saying.
She wants to have a baby with fucking. She wants to have a baby with Andrade.
So Becky just had a baby.
That means that the original plan was to do 16 world titles. Guess what? I think after 16, she'll be retiring and wanting to have her family.
I don't know. I hope she has more. Before this conversation started, I was like, fuck her. I don't want her to have more. Now we're talking about it, and you're saying she'll never get it. And I'm like, I want you to get it. Like, if I was your father, I'd be like, get that 17th. Woo! nature girl style, you know, like that's my daughter. Like I want you to be better than me.
The
My
only
legacy's
person
here.
who
None
will
of the greats have
ever,
passed me to this point.
just so you
Triple H
know,
fell short. Orton
the
fell short.
only
Cena fell
person,
short. I want you to beat me.
the only person who is close to actually, fuck you, Cena's tied.
Tied? Is he? Still hasn't beat him.
Cena has 16 world
I don't give a
championships.
fuck. Ain't
Him
beat him.
and Cena are tied.
Beat me, baby girl. Woo!
Here's the
That's
thing.
all I'm saying.
If John Cena was to come back and turn heel, he would break Ric Flair's record, and John Cena would be the new record.
Until Charlotte breaks his fucking record for 18. TJ's like, no, bro, you're fucking pissing me off now. All right, go on.
WWE doesn't even want Charlotte using the last name Flair because of the whole plane ride from hell incident with fucking Vice's Dark Side of the Ring. Oh, wow. That's the reason why Ric Flair got fired. All right? They don't want Charlotte using the last name Flair. They just wanted to call it Charlotte. But she has a pair of balls, and she said, no, that's my family's name, and I'm going to fucking use it.
Damn right. Every right.
So Vince said, all right, fine, whatever. I can't make you do anything that you can't do, then that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so what do we got? We got Rousey. We picked Flair won.
Yes, Flair shouldn't have won over. Ronda should have won. Charlotte needs to get off of television. I am sick and tired of seeing Charlotte. Charlotte can do good promos. She can work a crowd, but she doesn't. She is just. I'm just sick of her. She needs to disappear for a little while so that we could actually enjoy it when she comes back.
All right. Well. What are you going? You going to get your?
And then we had probably
Hold
the
on.
second.
Right before our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The main event of the evening is brought to you by Dr. Squatch Soap. The soap for the real gentleman. Not that asshole who buys cheap Walmart soap that gives you dry skin and makes the girl say you smell like shit 2 hours after. But the Dr. Squatch made of all natural ingredients, all organic, no plaster or plastic or things of such residue. TJ's gonna let you know what his favorite one to use is. Practicing some voiceovers. It sounds dope in the headphones. You gotta start looking into some voiceover work, dude. This shit out there.
Wow! I feel good.
I knew that I would.
I feel good.
So good.
So good.
I don't know that last bar. There you go, kid.
Wow.
58. Okay, 58-15. Pick it up here. Okay, before we get into that main event, you're going to break it down. Hit him with a sponsor.
Today's episode is brought to you in part by Dr. Squatch's Soap. Dr. Squatch's Soap, it's probably the best soap ever created. Like the commercial says, you're not a dish, you're a man. 98% of the soaps that are out there label themselves as a synthetic detergent. You see why I said detergent? Anyway, that's the reason why we use Dr. Squatch Soap. Dr. Squatch Soap is cold pressed, uses natural elements and minerals from the environment, and it's also EPA safe and friendly. It's the best way to take a shower, whether you're hot showering, cold showering, everything activates the same way. You want to smell like you're in the Pine Barrens here in Long Island, all the way out east, get yourself some pine tar. You want to feel like you're in Jamaica, get yourself some Bayside rum. Get yourself, if you want to feel like you're in Alaska, cold, but in the summertime where it's nice and a little bit of warm and you can see that nice, crisp and clean water, get yourself some Alaskan Falls. That's right, freshwater falls. It's the best one probably out of the bunch, and that's coming from me. a former professional wrestler that used to smell like shit. Dr. Squatch soap changed my life, and it'll definitely change yours. Click the link down below, 15% off. Get yours today.
Here we are.
And this episode is an end. I want to say, if you watch our other channel, Stab, I want to say that my
shit to talk about.
Hard work,
say that again.
My 6-month journey and hard work and dedication has finally paid off. This episode is also free plug, sponsored by Louder with Crowder. That's right. Big Tech is here, and they're coming to censor you and me. So what you need to do is you need to go over there and join the support, because without him, there would be no conservative bashism that is out there, because he's a comedian. He's a conservative. He finds everything funny.
Aren't we all?
I mean,
well, some
honest.
of us.
5.58 million subscribers. He's the brand new Rush Limbaugh, ladies and gentlemen. Get on board on him. He's the only one that keeps you up with current, up-to-date facts, current, actual facts, not CNN or the fabricated media. I know we're not going to get any views because of it, but if you're as dedicated as you say you are, you go and watch him, you watch us. That's all that matters. Please comment and like this video, subscribe, comment down below, because it really fucks with YouTube's algorithms and gets us up there. So please do it. Crowder makes you do it. And if you like free speech, if you like to say fuck you and fuck that person, that's the way you need to go, because free speech exists everywhere. They're trying to censor us. Louder with Crowder, and go support him at crowdershop.com. Get yourself a nice t-shirt. Free plug for him and plug for us. Soon we'll have t-shirts. Don't worry. Time is this much away. It's like the doomsday clock. We're about 30 seconds to midnight. We're probably about right there. We're probably about 30 seconds to midnight. Mm-hmm. Get the merch. Get our merch. Like, click, subscribe, comment down below. Fuck with the YouTube algorithm. Get us up there.
Yo, okay, so we're remixing that. But first of all, when I adjusted my headphones like this, my hair went up like this, and I thought it was like Cindy Lee fucking Who or some shit for a moment. Woo! Or my horns. And my student the other day said, "Are you growing out your beard?" I said, "No, not really." Why? He said, "It looks like the Grinch." I was like, "The Grinch? Okay, let me twist it up. So now maybe I am the Grinch." Ironic, but that just popped up 2 days in a row. But 30 seconds to midnight. At least view this video for 30 seconds if you're gonna give us a like. See, we just made a song and a freestyle with Cindy Hulu Grinchville. But I hear you. Shirts are definitely on the way, and there's a lot of other shit notes here that I have taken down from a new show. I'll just give you the for 10 years. You fill in the blanks before that, and that's going to be great. Silhouette shirts will be made side by side, me and you, based on the theme. We got to get that shit started. I got all the ideas ready. I need you to send me a picture, and I'll silhouette it. And it'll just be our outlines based on the theme. And these motherfuckers are going to fly off the shelves or the online print-on-demand stores.
All right, now we're going to get into the next match, which Tyler is going to recap.
The main event. Ooh, we got one from the KO show. He brings Mr. Stone Cold to the ring. I kind of think everybody knew we were going to get a match.
No. If you're going to do this recap of the main event, you need to do it like Stone Cold. All right? So if you can't do it, then I'll do it.
Okay. I didn't know you wanted Stone Cold. I was just thinking
I'm leaving this up to you. Ooh. You go crazy over Stone
Austin
Cold.
Austin came and take the spotlight again. Must have been that whole 90s kid shit. Attitude and all that. Okay, Austin, here you go. Have a damn beer.
Well, thank you very much, March. Mind if I call you March? Oh, this damn beer is so damn good. Give me a hell yeah. See what I did there? Probably not. If you're too dumb, go back, rewind it again, son. We have Mr. Kevin Owens wants to invite Stone Cold Steve Austin to the ring on his little talk show. Well, let me give you a little bit of classic Stone Cold, son. I ain't gonna sit here and answer your dang little dumb questions. I ain't about to sit here and listen you look at me with those little beady eyes. You're practically Stone Cold's nephew, son. In the words of Snoop Dogg, he just bought Death Row. What? Where's Death Row? What? Who's Death Row? You're doing my whats? That's great. I'll just go on.
What?
See, son, what we're gonna do, me and you, we're gonna drink a little beer.
What?
And we're gonna raise a little hell.
What?
However, there's one thing that you's gonna do while we raising hell.
What?
Be covered in goddamn beer after Austin 316 stomps a goddamn butthole in your dumb ass.
Yay! The one chance over. Finally. Now let's get on to it.
My voice is running out.
He said the what chance over. Let's get on with it. Okay, so you know, I mean,
fucking ran out that dick long enough.
it was
I was in the zone. Thanks, Mach.
Yeah, no problem, Austin. You should cut it a little short next time.
Scott Hole's over there like,
Oh no, I
Maybe
thought he
you
did a
can-
damn good job.
I can't do
We'll
Hole.
about like maybe about a minute 30 because I wanted to get in there and
Well,
use a little thing of half and half. And you talk
here's
about
what I
bringing
really
across-
did. Here's what I really did though.
Like,
Like it might have been a 3 or 4 minute fucking promo. I don't even know how long it was, but it made up for the 3 or 4 minutes it takes Austin to get to the ring and go to all 4 turnbuckles with his middle fingers in the air. Gotta go to every one, damn it. Even though you just want him to come out and kick ass right away, gotta do the turnbuckles on all 4 first. Even in the fucking video game back in the day, I was like, just come in, do the one, do the other one. The Rock just does one, Triple H does one, do 2.
McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin for this match, even though Vince wasn't involved,
Yeah.
they literally turned back the clock of time,
Yeah.
and we got a proper send-off for Austin in his hometown. Well, it's not Victoria, Texas, but it's Texas.
You know,
He's in Texas.
I knew Kev was gonna sell crazy hard for him.
And I was surprised Stone Cold took a fucking suplex under the concrete. I was surprised that he gave 2 suplexes on the fucking stage.
I had to watch it
All
like
right,
2, 3
I was
times.
surprised at the amount of bumps that Stone Cold did. And some of them made me feel like, Steve, stop, come on, just watching you do it makes my neck hurt. But they turned back the clocks of time. Yeah, it took Austin a couple of minutes to warm up, but once he got the second row of Mudhole stomping in there, looked like he finally found that mojo from fucking 20 years ago.
Damn right.
And he just started going.
And he did the fingers. Like, that's what my favorite part of the night, the fingers.
Every time he got Kevin Owens in the corner, he was like, fuck you. And then after that, when he goes to whip him in the corner, he's like, you're going to take that, you son of a bitch. And he throws him, and fucking Kevin takes the
You can't have Stone
turnbuckle
Cold
bump
without it.
awesomely. That's the way it should have been done. Austin's throwing clotheslines, fucking turning Kevin Owens inside out. I was like, yo, the clock has been turned back to 1998, and we're seeing prime Austin.
And he still didn't look like he changed. The only thing you said you
No,
wished,
he
you
looked
said
like
when he
did
went back through, you
retired.
were like, you told me, you said he's going to get the ATV, and you're like, I hope he gets the vest.
I wish he
wanted
got the vest.
I know.
He had the joints. He had the knee braces. Yeah, classic Stone Cold. Yeah, he
Austin
he used to come
316
out
with his new
wrestling
Texas skull shirt, the new Texas skull on the back, though.
Yeah, it says Austin 316.
Like the old
yeah,
retro
I know.
shirt. Yeah.
But back in the day, he did used to wrestle with just the shirt on certain occasions, just to promote the
Every
merch.
wrestler had 3 or 4 different gears, though. In the old video games, everybody had 4 tires.
ATV,
Scott Hall had
if you were gonna
the red blood drips, the
Stone
white.
Cold, you should have came out. When you went back to go get the ATV, you should have been classic
Should have got the fucking vest.
and just brought the fucking vest out, because that's when we would have known it's official. We're getting a real goddamn match.
And the vest was on fucking
But
oh,
it
by
was
the way,
more official with
WrestleMania.
him with the knee braces on Because you even said, you were like, yo, he's not wrestling. He's not wrestling. And I was like, dude, he's got the knee braces on. He's fucking wrestling tonight.
No, I don't think I said he wasn't wrestling. I just didn't think it was going to be an actual match per se. I thought it was just going to be like I had a feeling he was going to kick the shit out of Owens and have a match, but I didn't know it was going to be like sanctioned with a referee. I thought he was just going to pull Austin, get him in the ring, whoop his ass a little bit, call it a day. Fuck you, beer bash on your face. Here, have a beer with me.
We got a legitimate 15 match.
Yeah.
15-minute match. It was great.
And let me tell you, my favorite part, like I said, when I was talking to you, I don't know if I even said it earlier in the show or if it was the hour conversation we had leading up to this show. When that motherfucker was going up the ramp, he was like, Daddy, he was happy as shit. I probably did say it. I'm high now.
If it was any of us that was in Kevin Owens' shoes,
Dream come true.
not even the dream come true.
It was, though.
If I was Kevin Owens sitting down in that chair at WrestleMania and the camera panned over to Stone Cold and not me, I would have jumped out of my fucking chair, started fucking going batshit nuts. I'm sorry, Stone Cold at WrestleMania, even if you are a fan or a wrestler in the ring, looking at him coming in the ring, you should be marking the fuck out. I don't care. I do not care. Fuck the rules at this point.
Especially 19 years after the fact.
Even if you're going to be wrestling him and nobody knows, but meanwhile, everybody knows he's going to be wrestling. Mark out. It's your only opportunity. Just mark out. Be the child that you want to be for this fucking time.
Oh, and I was.
Like I said, the clock turned back. I'm 30 years old. I remember watching Stone Cold when I was 8, 9, and 7. Well, technically 98. I'd be 7, 8. Yeah, so 7, 8 years old.
Yeah,
I remember Stone Cold very well. And just like my memory, even all the way up to when he retired.
I was 9 years old.
Just
Like I
memory.
said, when you said greatest match earlier, when you said greatest match earlier to you was the Cody Seth match. I was saying WrestleMania 15. I was in third grade. It was 99, not 09. It was 99. I was in third grade, and I went to my Uncle Joe's house, and he had a hot box, and fucking we were watching WrestleMania 15. Watched the whole pay-per-view, the Butterbean bout with fucking Bart Gunn and the whole fucking pay-per-view. We get to the end, and Playboy Channel cuts on. Titties. My face. My dad said, "Get behind my back." I was like behind his back, but I was like 9, and I was like, "But what am I hiding from? Like, what is it? It's just a TV. Oh, tits. Like, okay, like Playboy." It was like, okay, don't like baby suck those things. I'm like 9. Wasn't I sucking on one of those like 7 years ago? Who the fuck knows? But Playboy Channel cut on because the hot box scrambled, and luckily we were able to get it back. But it was like the match was already almost over by the time it got back. And it was like still like a little scrambled, not like as pure clear as it was, but I still watched the end of that match. But then like obviously went back and watched the replays, and that memory to me is the greatest match. So when I see that match, that's my WrestleMania main event. WrestleMania 15 at Uncle Joe Russo's house, and fucking Playboy comes on.
But clock was turned back. We had a fantastic match. Like I said, some of the bumps that he took made me cringe. I'm glad that Stone Cold got to have a really good moment. I'm glad that Kevin Owens had to have a good moment. I'm glad that it was an official match in the record book. Stone Cold won. Perfect way to close out night one. I mean, I would have done Seth and Cody before Austin and KO. I would have put Ronda and Charlotte in the Cody and Seth spot.
Oh, yeah?
I would have had both women matches back to back.
All right. I don't know, but
I would have had both women's matches back to back. It would just make perfect sense.
You were thinking that, though. You did say I want to book them both in the same night. You said all the girls' matches are tonight, but then night 2, there was a girls' match. It was the 6-man tag, right? For the
Yeah, but it was the main titles that I was more worried about. I didn't think they were going to do night 1, just one title match, and then night 2 with the other.
No, not a chance. Not at all. No.
WWE treats the women's tag team titles like garbage. So I don't really count it as a title because it's rarely seen on television and they don't defend it as much. So, yeah.
Well, fucking anyway, just to
But that
wrap
was
the
night one.
Austin match,
Night one was a
obviously
great way
crazy.
to end the night. Like I said, Cody and Seth should have been placed where the Charlotte and Flair spot was right before Austin. It would have made sense because you would have had a very captivated crowd at that point.
Yeah. Well,
But-
did you see my TikTok? Because the 9-year-old motherfucker who wished he was 30 at the time came out.
Same here.
I'll post it right here, but I told you I was going to do it. And I don't remember if you said don't do it or who I was speaking to that said don't do it on Facebook. I was talking to somebody and said, I think I'm going to do it. Or maybe it was you that said it because I was a little out of it.
Me. We were the only ones that were talking throughout the whole show.
But I was also texting while we were talking though, but I'm saying, but I don't remember. And I said, I'm going to have a beer bash.
Wasn't it your mom and dad?
Yeah. I was going to have a beer bash on my couch and you said, don't do it. And I said, yeah, I'm going to fucking do it. And she walked away a minute. She was out of the room and I said, I'm going to put this blanket down and I'm just going to fucking have a beer bash. It's Stone Cold's last beer bash. Or so I thought, second to last. And when that shit happened, dude, I was videotaping myself for a good minute and she was like almost there, faded out. What time did the match come on? 11:30, 12:30? It was late. 11:30, like 11, maybe till 11:30.
I want to say like 11:10, 11:15.
Yeah, until like 11:30 or something, 11:40. So it was kind of late.
WrestleMania night 2 ended at almost midnight. So.
Okay, but I just know it was late. Like I was up all morning, all day, getting ready for WrestleMania. Watched the Stand Tall NXT and stuff, which we'll get to another time. And she was like almost falling asleep, and I cracked the 2 cans, bro, and I put them down, or they were on the table. I just had them ready, and I was like, as soon as he went, I said, "Where's my beer?" And I grabbed it, and I just took two sips, and I just made it like I was just double fisting with the match. So when Stone Cold's drinking 2 beers, I'm gonna drink 2 beers. And she's just like almost there. And then the second he went on and he did his first spear smash, they said Austin, whatever in the video, and I was like, and I put a gif of him doing it at the same time, and I saw it. It splashed up, and it went, and it landed on her. She was like, "What the fuck?" And she woke up, or she was like almost asleep, woke up and looked over, and I just started fucking guzzling the beer, double fisted. She's like, "Tyler, you're a fucking asshole. You're an asshole." And then she's like, you hear her, she's like, "Grow the fuck up." And I'm like, it's Stone Cold's last beer bash in like 30 years. But the second she called me an asshole, I spit the beer, dude, all over my iPad, all over my phone, all over like the table, because it just came out of my mouth. I was like, I was dying laughing. It was a heat of the moment thing. I have like a 5-minute long video. I only released those 30 clip, that 30-second clip got like 1,000 views. Dude, it's 5 minutes of her fucking yelling at me. She goes and gets my dad, and he comes out and yells at me, and he's like, "Your mother hates when you're drunk. You annoy her when you're drunk." I was like, I just had a fucking beer bash on the couch, and it's Stone Cold's last fucking beer bash. And I put a blanket down. Like, it's good. The couch ain't gonna smell like shit. Beer and shit. Just wash the blanket. Throw the blanket in the wash. Apparently, the couch smelled like beer, and it still smells like beer. Got to take the cushions off and wash them and shit. Take them out of it, the cushions. But, it was all good. It was all in good fun. It's Stone Cold's last beer bash. Had to raise hell with the Texas rattlesnake.
The fucking room stinks of beer for 6 months.
Well, nobody ever fucking comes over or visits anyway, dude. It's like, it's not like we have company and shit. Like, motherfuckers don't visit people no more. It's like COVID came and they're like, "Hey, let me put my mask on. Come here, let's get a hug. Let's get a hug. Hey, good to see you, pal." I'm like,
but I didn't got $1,000 to fucking rent the car.
I'm like, let's breathe on each other. Let's have beer bashes together. Son, I think I gotta have a shirt, and I did start making a shirt. I remember I showed you about a year ago, and I said, and I probably mentioned it on Wrestling with Tom, I said, bring back beer bashes, B to the 4th power. We're gonna bring those back. We gotta get those shirts. Bring beer bashes back. B quad, whatever it is. What is it? Squared, cubed, and what's to the 4th power? Quadrilated. But I mean, yeah, so we've been going like close to 1:20, so fucking yeah, we'll wrap it up for night 1. We'll come back with night 2 tomorrow. Or we could even wait for night 2 and watch the Friday night SmackDown and say it was the same bullshit recap that we saw on Raw for the WrestleMania recap of the recap for the people who don't have Peacock for $5.99.
Happen on SmackDown. I honestly think it's going to be a recap of Raw.
It is, it is. All right, so we'll just jump into night 2 tomorrow. It's been a long week.
Come out, open up Friday Night SmackDown. He'll sit there and say, enter your city's name here, and go, acknowledge me.
By the way, before we get to tomorrow night, I'm going to mention it right here forever. At least Stone Cold's entrance, he comes to the ring and he's powerful with it, and then he goes to all 4 turnbuckles. Roman Reigns, you have the slowest, most longest, most boring fucking entrance I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. The music is mundane. It's just like, I'm like, is this motherfucker to the ring yet? I was falling asleep. No, I'm kidding. I really wasn't, but it's just boring. Like I said, his character just...
Roman Reigns does take a long fucking time to get to the ring.
It takes forever, especially when he's coming with the Usos. They're hyping him up, then they all get in, hold their titles up. Like, great for you. I'm happy for you. Get to the ring a little fucking faster. You don't got to be that much of a heel that I got to spend 15 minutes of a 3-hour show watching your ass come to the fucking ring. You ain't Hunter.
Yeah,
you ain't spitting water, dog.
Your fucking entrance takes up the whole match time. Fucking Brock Lesnar comes out, fucking does his little tit dance, and then fucking's in the ring in 30 seconds. Like, come on.
It is super long and mundane, but especially, I mean, maybe it was just WrestleMania is the first one I saw of the Bloodline.
Dances, does his little tit dance, fucking goes,
but I knew,
fucking runs into the
but
ring,
the way Brock's been,
ring.
the way Brock's been like fucking been on a fucking coming for your neck, fucking Roman. That's why though. Also, we would expect that, but Roman. It's just, that's the first time I've seen Bloodline Roman, so I don't really know this character of Roman as the heel. I just know he's been the top guy. Like I said, you said he won it 2 years ago. I'm like, damn, that's how long it's been since I watched WWE then. Because I just watch pay-per-views or we recap older shit that we grew up on. But yeah, 18 months, bro. Long time, 1.5 years. Fucking
It'll be 2 years of SummerSlam.
Roman, come out with a better entrance. You're not The Rock. Sorry, my guy, that you are not The Rock. The Rock was the greatest.
That's the planned WrestleMania for next year.
We know. We discussed it. We'll get to it.
Rock, like I said in previous.
The Rock better lay the smackdown on your candy ass, jabroni, and show you that you were the great one's cousin. I'm real head of the table. I brought you into the table to eat, jabroni. You were eating jabroni macaroni when you sat at the Rock's table. The Rock brought you up. The Rock showed you how to wrestle. The Rock trained you.
What?
The Rock's the greatest. The Rock said that he's going to come here and lay the smackdown on your candy ass, but first he's going to get you a real nice suite up in the SmackDown Hotel with room 316. So Austin had his last match last year, and The Rock, the great one, has his last match this year, but he's going to put you to sleep at rock bottom before he goes back to Hollywood, raises that eyebrow for another quick $250 million, and comes back and shows you why the millions and millions of Rock's fans are raising eyebrows around the world long after Rocky Maivia, The Rock, the Dwayne, the Great One, the Brahma Bull, the Know Your Role jabroni, beating pie, eating son of a gun that loves Lillian Garcia, by the way. Hey, sweet thing, can you sing me a song for my birthday? Great One. I don't know if I said that already, but I don't know. Fucking, we'll end it on that. I don't know, unless you got something.
Lillian Garcia, X-Pac's words. Big Bush.
I'm sure The Rock had some of that sweet pootie tang pie.
Big Bush.
The Rock didn't just go to Lillian and say, hey, Lillian. The Rock said, hey, Lillian, I want to give you the people's elbow. The Rock wants to give you the people's forearm, and it's right here between you know what, and that's how I got the name Rock. Ain't that right, Kevin Hart? After that meme that I saw yesterday where The Rock tells you how he really got his name.
Ping, pang, pow. All right, look, number one,